Hi, welcome to Chapter 1, Nature and Significance of Management. Definition of management. Management is defined as a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. Effectively means completion of work on time. Efficiently means completion of work correctively, with minimum cost and maximum profit. Levels of management. The three levels of management typically found in an organization are supervisory or operational level management, middle level management, and top level management. Top management comprises of CEO, Board of Directors, Managing Director, Vice President, etc. Middle management comprises of departmental, sub-departmental and divisional heads. Supervisory or operational level comprises of foremen and supervisor, etc. Supervisory or operational level. Supervisory or operational level comprises of foremen and supervisor, etc. They interact with the actual workforce. Their main task is to ensure actual implementation of the policies as per directions of top and middle level managers. And they maintain quality production and wastage. Middle management. Middle management comprises of departmental, sub-departmental and divisional heads. Its main task is implement and control plans policies framed by the top-level management, and preparing organizational setup and appointing employees, and issuing instructions and motivating employees. Top management. Top management comprises of CEO, Board of Directors, Managing Director, Vice President, etc. They form goal, policy and strategy formulation and organizing, controlling and monitoring activities and resources. Controlling the work performance of individuals and approving budgets. Objectives of management. Objectives of management can be classified into three categories: organizational objectives, social objectives, personal objectives. Organizational objectives, which includes survival of the organization with the help of profit and growth in the business. Social objectives involves the creation of benefits for society, which involves using eco-friendly methods of production, provide quality products at reasonable rates, and generating employment opportunities, and basic facilities like schools, etc. Personal objectives. Personal objectives of their employees like to provide good salaries, good working conditions, job security, promotion and other incentives, etc. Characteristics of management. 1. Management is a goal-oriented process. An organization has a set of basic goals, which are the basic reason for its existence. Management unites the efforts of different individuals in the organization towards achieving these goals. 2. Management is all-pervasive. Management is pervasive in nature. It is used in all types of organizations, whether economic, social, or political, and at every level. 3. Management is multidimensional. It is multidimensional as it involves management of work, people and operations. Management of work means all organizations exist for the performance of some work. Management of people means human resources or people are an organization's greatest asset. Management of operations. It involves management of the day-to-day business. Management is a continuous process. It is a continuous process that is. Its functions are being performed by all managers simultaneously. The process of management continue till an organization exists for attaining its objectives. Management as a group activity. It is a group activity since it involves managing and coordinating activities of different people as a team to attain the desired objectives. Management as a dynamic function. Management as a dynamic function since it has to adapt to the changing environment. In order to be successful, an organization must change itself and its goals according to the needs of the environment. Management as an intangible force. Management as an intangible force is. It cannot be seen, but its effects are felt in the form of results. Importance of management. Management helps in achieving group goals. Manager give common direction to the individual effort in achieving the overall goal of the organization. Management increases efficiency. Management increases efficiency by using resources in the best possible manner to reduce cost and increase productivity. Management creates dynamic organization. Management helps in creating dynamic organization, which could adopt changing situations easily. Management helps in achieving personal objectives. Management helps in achieving objectives of individuals working in the organization. Management helps in development of society. Management helps in the development of society by producing good quality products, creating employment opportunities, and adopting new technology. Management as an art. Art refers to skillful and personal application of existing knowledge to achieve desired result. 1. Existence of theoretical knowledge. In every art, systematic and organized study material is available to acquire theoretical knowledge, and experts in their respective areas derived results. 2. Personalized application. The use of basic knowledge differs from person to person, and thus, art is a very personalized concept. 3. Based on practice and creativity. Art involves creativity and practice of the experts. For example, the music created by musicians are different though the musical notes used are the same. Management as a science. Science is a systematized body of knowledge that is based on general truths, which can be tested anywhere, anytime. Systematized body of knowledge. Science has a systematized body of knowledge based on cause and effect relationship. Principles based on experiments and observation. Scientific principles are developed through experiments and observation. Universal validity. Scientific principles have universal validity and application. Management as profession. Profession means an occupation for which specialized knowledge and skills are required and entry is restricted. Well-defined body of knowledge. A profession has a certain basic set of knowledge that acts as instruction and can be acquired by practice. Person should be knowledgeable to handle situation. Restricted entry. One cannot simply just enter into a profession. The entry in every profession is restricted through examination or through educational degree. For example, in India, a person becomes a CA only after they pass the examinations conducted by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Professional associations. All professions are affiliated or registered to a professional association, which regulates entry and frames code of conduct relating to the profession. Ethical code of conduct. All professions are bound by a code of conduct, which guides the behavior of its members. Fair practice in the business. Service motive. The main aim of a profession is to serve its clients, to give dedicated services, to ensure fulfillment of clients' interests. Functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. Planning. Planning is the process of thinking about the activities required to achieve a desired goal. In simple words, planning is determining in advance what to do. Organizing. Organizing is the process of identifying and grouping the work to be performed, defining and delegating responsibility and authority, and establishing relationships for the purpose of enabling people to work most effectively together in accomplishing objectives. Staffing. Staffing is the process of hiring eligible candidates in the organization or company for specific positions. In simple words, staffing is to assign right job to right person. Directing. Directing is said to be a process in which the managers instruct, guide, and oversee the performance of the workers to achieve predetermined goals. Directing is the heart of management function. In simple words, directing, influencing and motivating employees to perform tasks. Controlling. Controlling is a function of management which helps to check errors in order to take corrective actions, to make control on managerial performance. Coordination. The process by which manager synchronizes the activities of different departments is known as coordination. Therefore, there is unity of action among the employees, groups, and departments. Features of coordination. Coordination integrates group effort. Coordination gives a common focus to group effort to ensure that performance is as it was planned and scheduled. Coordination ensures unity of action. Coordination acts as the binding force between departments and ensures that all action is aimed at achieving the goals of the organization. Coordination is a continuous process. Coordination is not a one-time function, but a continuous process. It begins at the planning stage and continues till controlling. Coordination is all-pervasive function. Coordination is required at all levels of management due to the interdependent nature of activities of various departments. It integrates the efforts of different departments and different levels and helps in achieving the goals of the organization. Mind mapping and summarizing. Chapter 1. Nature and significance of management. Definition of management. Management is defined as a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. Effectively, it refers to the completion of work on time. Efficiently, it refers to the completion of work correctively, with minimum cost and maximum profit. Characteristics, or features, of management. 1. Management is a goal-oriented process. 2. Management is all-pervasive. 3. Management is multidimensional. 4. Management is a continuous process. 5. Management is a group activity. 6. Management is a dynamic function. 7. Management is an intangible force. Importance of management. 1. Management helps in achieving group goals. 2. Management increases efficiency by using resources in the best possible manner to reduce cost and increase productivity. 3. Management helps in creating dynamic organization. 4. Achieving personal objectives. 5. Management helps in the development of society by producing good quality products, creating employment opportunities, and adopting new technology. Objectives of management. Organizational objectives, social objectives, and personal objectives. Levels of management. 1. Top management. Comprises of CEO, Board of Directors, Managing Director, Vice President etc. 2. Middle management. Comprises of departmental, sub-departmental and divisional heads. 3. Supervisory or operational level. Comprises of foreman and supervisor etc. Functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Nature of management. Management is an art. Management as a science. Management is profession. Management is an art. Existence of theoretical knowledge. Personalized application. Based on practice and creativity. Management as a science. Systematized body of knowledge. Principles based on experiments and observation. Universal validity. Management is profession. Well-defined body of knowledge. Restricted entry. Professional associations. Ethical code of conduct. And service motive. Coordination. The process by which manager synchronizes the activities of different departments is known as coordination. Features of coordination. 1. Coordination integrates group effort. 2. Coordination ensures unity of action. 3. Coordination is a continuous process. 4. Coordination is all-pervasive function. Thanks for watching. Download the handwritten notes PDF from the description below. Subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss any new update.